Hi, welcome to my blog. My name is Tom Hsu, and today we're going to do some kind of advanced teeth whitening. There's lots of ways you can see teeth whitening done on YouTube. However, I want to show you some of the ways that you can get some really exacting control and how to overcome some of the issues that you may run into when you're doing this with, different people have different teeth, so not everyone's the same. So we're going to start off with this image of a guy I did at a workshop. Um, and everyone's got teeth that discolor as they get older, depending on if you drink coffee or smoke and stuff like that. So this is all natural stuff. So you know, I'm just glad my face isn't on there with my teeth because I probably wouldn't like it too well. So here we go. Let's just zoom in and we'll take a look. And as you can see, he's got some discoloration on his teeth. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a selection. We'll grab our lasso tool and we're just going to select just the teeth. I'm not concerned with anything else but the teeth. Okay, so we make our selection, and then we need to feather this selection. Now, depending on the size of your image will determine how much you need to feather. So if you're working on like a group of people, and there's 5 people in the picture, and you're trying to whiten or whiten the teeth of one person of the group, you probably want to feather around maybe 10 pixels. If you're going to be selecting, this is at 74%, a large file, like this is a 93 meg file, like a 18 megapixel file of a headshot, we're going to have to make our radius a lot larger. So we're going to go to select, modify, feather. When I say feather, this is the radius I'm talking about. So small images, small feather, large images, large feather. So we'll select OK, and then we're going to grab an adjustment layer. This will be a hue saturation layer. Now if you notice, most of the discoloration in people's teeth is going to be yellows. Okay, so we'll go over here to this drop down menu under the master, and we're just going to grab our yellows. And we can control how much yellowing is there by taking it away. So if we just slide it all the way to the left, we'll take out anything in the yellow channel. However, what you'll see is if somebody had a lot of yellow in their teeth, that they look almost gray. Okay, we haven't made them brighter, we haven't made them anything. So let's zoom out and see where we have. So this is kind of the guy before and after. Okay, so you see how his teeth look gray. Now let's fix this gray teeth. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing as we did before. We're going to make a selection with our lasso tool. And again, we're only trying to select the teeth. I'm not too worried about anything else. So I'll just come in here and select the teeth. And we're going to feather our selection. Selection, modify, feather. And again, we're going to be 22 pixels because we're working on a very large picture. And over here, we're going to grab our levels. Now in levels, what we want to do is turn this gray white. So we're going to grab our white point, and this controls the whiteness, and the mid-range slider controls how bright they are. So if you want to do an Orbit's mouth that's glowing, this is where you're going to be. Okay, so let's back off that. So I'm going to raise my white point a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to adjust the brightness a little bit so they don't look so gray. Alright, so we can zoom back a little bit. You can see he's got nice white teeth and they don't look gray anymore. If you need really exacting control of adding this contrast to get rid of the gray, and that's basically what we're doing, is adding contrast, we can also do it by just creating a new layer, change the blend mode to lighten, or let's actually change it to soft light. Let's do that. And we'll grab our brush tool. Now we can paint in white, and we can vary the opacity. Okay, so we'll start somewhere around maybe 22, 24%. Let's zoom in again. So with our brush tool selected, we'll just paint in on those gray teeth, and you can see that it starts to turn white. Okay, and if we need to increase the opacity a little bit, we can. and we'll turn those gray teeth white. Gray teeth white. And as we work our way out to the edge, to the outside, we can decrease the opacity, and we can control it like that. Okay, so this is more of an exacting control. Okay, so let's bump the opacity up pretty good, and we'll just paint on these front teeth. Okay, let's zoom back out, and they look a little bright. We can go over here with the opacity and drag it down, and just pull it up until they turn white. The best way to look at teeth is when they're all the way down, when you have a small image. Because if you pull it up high, you can see that, it looks fake because it's way too bright. But if you look at it small, there's the effect all the way off, and just start bringing it up until the gray teeth turn white, just until they pop white. Right about there. That looks pretty good. We zoom in, we can see that we've got some white teeth, and yeah, everybody's happy. I want to thank you all for taking time to visit my blog today. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the blog section below. If you have any ideas for tutorials or questions or comments about anything, please don't be shy. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, we'll see you soon.